Hello, Benimusik speaking here. Speech by Benimusik. I did this weird looking thing because I tried to make a screenshot out of this position what I showed in this video to make a picture also out of it. Speech by Benimusik. Benimusik is not allowed to have a girlfriend and gets searched and surrounded by mainly only enemies wherever he is on planet Earth and other people too. By Benimusik, speech by Benimusik. Someone crossed the camera. Benimusik is not allowed to have a girlfriend. Benimusik is officially forbidden. Benimusik's homeless journey in the year 2023-2024. Rome, Italy on June in the year 2024, where Benimusik is currently, is having to say sorry to Benimusik that he has to live on the street financial, saying instead tent is not allowed, new lack of measure by Benimusik. Subtext or subtitle, I say subtext of this speech by Benimusik. The intelligence quotient of Benimusik's enemies is lower than expected with Tesla helphead on that. Even 1 + 1 is equal to, I don't know, by Benimusik. Speech by Benimusik with the title already mentioned. Let's go. Speech by Benimusik. Hot day here in Italy. Good pretext to show my sexy body, how sexy it is, to show my sexiness on the street, on the boardwalk, on the sidewalk when the sun is burning. I can show my sexiness, you know? It's a pretext, of course, otherwise I would be coated by thousands of pillows and that you cannot recognize how sexy Benimusik really is. Only superficial with his body. Not his mind, not his soul, not his heart, not his penis. Only his body alone, superficial, is enough to fall in love with him, to think of Benimusik. Hey, is he the most sexy person on planet Earth? Let's go. Benimusik is not allowed to have a girlfriend. The title of this speech already mentioned. A beautiful girl is walking by, but I do it anyway, this way I wanted to do it. Benimusik is not allowed to have a girlfriend and get searched and surrounded by mainly only enemies wherever he is on planet Earth and other people too. Speech by Benimusik, and other people too, by Benimusik, speech by Benimusik. You won't believe it, but you can follow Benimusik in the internet in 1,000 ways. Many forbidden channels, even videos, whatever, but there is still enough, although many of Benimusik is forbidden. Benimusik himself, Benimusik is officially forbidden. But you can have an impression of Benimusik. Benimusik is not allowed to have a girlfriend, and wherever he is, from Bavaria to Italy to France to London, Great Britain, wherever he is, and his whole life, look, wherever he was, even in the past, in Turkey, in I don't know, in wherever. Benimusik and his friends or people who are connected in reality with him, wherever they are, including Benimusik, they get searched. Not only Benimusik, by 1,000 or millions, let's say millions of enemies who look, for example, Benimusik is not allowed to have a girlfriend, that Benimusik gets no girlfriend, that Benimusik gets no fuck, not to fuck in the sexual context, all this. It's very weird, and it's not only made with Benimusik, who is quite famous, who is forbidden, so no one admits officially how famous he is, Benimusik, but meanwhile a few facts get proven. You cannot lie really about Benimusik's real fame status, even if you want to, and even if you are forced to do this. But this, what with Benimusik is made, is also made with other people. They get followed by thousands of people perhaps who look incognito in playing roles or something like that, pretending to be natives from the country, perhaps even where someone else is, except his or her hometown or home country, who play to be citizens there and not here intentional for this person. They try to not let to find real love, to find real good sex and all this. It's very weird. It's not only made with Benimusik, it's made with other people too. Taylor Swift, the superstar, I saw it on Instagram several times, has bodyguards. They look like barbarian, 1 meter and 40 centimeters huge, big belly having no ones. That are the guards of Taylor Swift, the superstar. You can see it on Instagram. I don't understand it. Perhaps Sigmund Freud, the psychologist for a certain kind of interests in the context psychology, can answer me this question, this impression I still have. Look at the time. And subtext, not subtitle, I say it's subtext of this speech by Benimusik. The intelligence quotient of Benimusik's enemies is lower than expected with Tesla help hat. Even 1 plus 1 is, or even 1 plus 1 is equal to, I don't know, by Benimusik. People, I recognized it over my homeless journeys. I got a lot of life experience in my life. You can verify this if you want to. You can validate this if you want to. And I got to know out of circumstances I currently described, a lot of people that are not so nice to me, let's say it very polite in this context, they get recognized with a very low intelligence level, intelligence quotient, way lower than you have think. They wear a help hat, like disabled, on their head from the company Tesla, and even with this help hat, teachers for mathematics on a gymnasium without this help hat, or even with this help hat, ask them, 1 plus 1, what is it? I don't know. And not the higher mathematics where you can say, 1 plus 1 can be several results, not the high mathematics. Simply in the very low context of a first grader at elementary school, not in the higher thinking, in the really first way, without a double meaning, something like that. In the first way, how first graders learn it in the elementary school. 1 plus 1, dear teacher for mathematics at a German gymnasium with a help hat from the company Tesla on your head that you can as disabled in any way think at all because you're so dumb and disabled. 1 plus 1, dear teacher for mathematics. What is it? Eh? And this is really the intelligence level, or even of the people who surround me wherever I am. Benimusik, my name. If it's France, Italy, or Germany, or wherever, they surround me. Pretend to be there by accident, but they are here because of me, Benimusik. And this is made with other people too. They pretend to play roles and being intentionally here around Benimusik, wherever he is. And this is made with other people too, out of a really low motor, really low motivation combined with sexuality perhaps. They look that I find no girlfriend, that I get not to sex, that I get not to money and to independence this way. Very weird. And for example, people who pretend to be workers on the street, also they are from Bavaria, hide this very clumsily. Even here in Rome, Italy, they have incredible rights. I don't know why. And I don't know how. Pretend to be workers, do jobs on the street, no one needs it, but very low intelligent. I described it already with a helping hat from the company Tesla on their head. The tree I do with my screwdriver.